it's Angel with your events for next week. We don't have a whole lot going on as it is the holiday week. Wednesday the 24th and Thursday the 25th, we are closed for the work order day. But on the 25th, that's Christmas morning, of course, come have some shenanigans with Sam as we gather for a delicious Clubhouse family breakfast. Make sure you signed up by the 19th if you are planning to attend, as we'll need to make sure to have enough food. We love being able to have Christmas breakfast with you all, and we hope you'll join us. Remember, Friday the 26th, we are open regular hours. And we'll have Cassandra here with math class at 1. That's all for next week. Now let's check out our spotlight.
Hey there, it's William here with this week's Spotlight. Over the past few months, I took a course on Adobe Photoshop at Macomb Community College. I got an excellent grade in the class, and I'd like to show you some of what I created. This was my first project. I started with a line art black and white image of Link from Legend of Zelda, colorized it to look like this, and I used a Photoshop brush to add the grass at Link's feet. This was my second project. It involved coloring and then using textures to further colorize a black and white image. Fun fact, the wings are not silver, they're actually blue. This was an image I started with, and this is what I ended with. Our job here is to increase the contrast, balance the colors, and then recolor the lady's clothes. This was the image I started with, and now this is the image I ended with. Can't see that boardwalk anywhere now, can ya? This was the image I started with, and this was the image I ended with. Our task was to change the color of a shirt and remove the text of a towel. This was my next image. This originally looked blue, but I turned it around to make it look yellow. This image I actually drew from scratch using several Photoshop brushes. Now this was actually a collage of several different files. The controller from earlier, the disc and game case have an image I got off the internet, and the PS5 was originally in a larger image which I got rid of the background and retouched. Now this is again a collage of several previous images, the Apple, the video games, and Link on a series of computing devices. This was a 3D model of a house that I colored basically from scratch. This, as you may see, is Charmander. Our goal was to create a photorealistic Charmander using textures from various sources. Some of the other classwork looked much better than this one, but it's what you get. And this was my final project. This project, I had to take a lot of images from many sources and blend them together to create a cyberpunk-themed result. The idea here is that the guy in the center is tasked to infiltrate this giant company, and is worried that he will be caught and deathly afraid of what the company will do if he is caught. Isn't that amazing? I think it certainly is. Let's check out next week's weather.
Hi, it's John with the weather for next week. Monday, it's going to be cold. 32, scattered snow throughout the day. Tuesday, we have overcast skies and high of 32 again. Wednesday, we have a high of 33. It's moving up with mostly cloudy skies. Thursday, we have 35 degrees for Christmas with some snow flurries and afternoon and evening. Friday, we have 33 degrees heat wave and snow throughout the day. May turn to snow mixed with rain evening. That's it for the weather this week or next week. Next, check out the lunch menu.
Hi Crossroads, this is Carl with your lunch menu for next week. On Monday, we have egg muffin sandwiches with fruit. Tuesday is chicken strips with tater tots. Wednesday, we are closed for Christmas Eve. Thursday, we are closed for the work order day, but we'll begin our Christmas breakfast at 9 a.m. The menu is French toast, casserole, scrambled eggs, and my favorite, fresh fruit. Friday's leftovers, of course. Oh my gosh. Now let's see what we got for the standard of the week.
Hi, Hi, Crossroads. It's Becky and
Kim.
here with the standard of the week.
This week's standard is number 13. The clubhouse is located in its own physical space. It is separate from the mental health center or institutional settings and is impermeable to other programs. The clubhouse is designed to facilitate work order day and at the same time be attractive, adequate in size, and convey a sense of respect and dignity.
So, Kim, why do you think this standard is important?
I think this standard is important because we need to have our own place. We need to have our own space. We need to show what it's like to be, being productive.
Right. Is the clubhouse supposed to be clinical?
No.
So if we were attached to like our hospice agency, CMH, or a hospital, would we feel sort of clinical?
No. I would say we shouldn't do that.
Right, because I think it would feel kind of clinical, maybe.
Yeah, yes.
What if we were too small, like we were all in one room, the size of this production room? Would it be conducive to our work order?
It would make people uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And it could cause some people's mental illness to spiral.
It could, yeah.
Yes.
So it's important to have enough space to do our work. And then also to be nice and clean. Like, what if we looked disheveled, the clubhouse was a mess, or falling apart, or the roof was caving in? What would
I would feel? I personally, I'm guessing the other members and staff would feel unsafe.
unsafe
Yes.
and not very valued?
No.
It doesn't. It's not conducive to that important part of the standard respect and dignity.
Yes, I agree.
So, I think that about covers
Everything.
standard number 13. Thank you, Crossroads.
Over to you.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas, and it's time for your word of the week. But because someone was a bit of a humbugger last week, we are having some extra special words this week. So our first word is sleightastic. When something is so good, it deserves a sleigh ride. Do you deserve a sleigh ride? Then we have tremendous, for anything impressively festive. Sometimes I would say that our clubhouse decorations are tremendous. All right, next word is Yule-tidiest. When the holiday prep feels never ending. Now that is true. I often feel pretty Yule-tidiest because it feels like it never ends. But man, I'm looking forward to the 26th when I can just relax. Then we have sentimental, that warm, fuzzy feeling you get around Christmas, and I am often sentimental. And not just because I am Santa, but because Christmas is just a warm and cozy time. Then we have elfish, mischievous in a cute holiday way. I'd like to say that Santa is quite elfish, but some people might find him to be too much. But I say cute, elfish. Then we've got tinseltastrophe, when the decorations get way out of hand. And you know what? I will say that's never happened to me because there's never enough decorations. There's never been a tinseltastrophe at Santa's house. We've got elfuffle. It's a tiny but chaotic holiday mix-up. Say you asked your aunt to bring a sweet potato pie for dessert, and she brings 10 uncooked sweet potatoes. That is a holiday mix-up. Little chaotic, but it's an elfuffle. We got frostacular, which is dazzlingly wintry. It's quite a bit right now. We've got quite a frostacular outside because there's just so much snow and there's just so much winter. And the last one we've got is the frosty fumble. A frosty fumble is slipping on ice while carrying cookies. And now, not only is that a frosty fumble, that is a party foul. Because you know Santa likes his cookies and he does not like eating them off of the ground. So keep your cookies on the tray, and don't walk across ice while you carry them. Have a Merry Christmas, and we'll see you soon.
Thanks for watching Crossroads Newsbeat. Stay tuned for all your Crossroads news and make sure you share.
I could go for some cookies. Maybe a chocolate chip. Those... Oh, it's William. William, do you like cookies?
Maybe.
I could go for some cookies.
Well,